Historical reconstruction of Aryan X.
Episode 81, Founding of the Song-Shang Dynasty. The imperial state Song-Shang Dynasty in Chinese history was established when the state that held the fiefdom of Song destroyed the imperial state Ha, which occupied the emperor's fortress. The newly founded country was named the imperial state Song-Shang Dynasty, taking the name of its foundation region, the fief of Song. Until now, not a single person has explained in detail how the names of dynasties appearing in Chinese history were created. In other words, despite the countless scholars and university professors worldwide, none of them truly understood the history within the 24 histories of China itself. 1. The meaning of the Song-Shang dynasty. The Hanja Song refers to a merchant, a person who does business. Now let me interpret the deep meaning behind it. In history, Hanja characters should also be read as phonetic symbols representing the sounds of the ancient Scythian language. Of course, the meaning must be considered, but the term Sangin, meaning people of the Song country, actually refers to the Scythians, Shaka, the bright people known as Shine-in, shining people, Seon-in, chosen people, or Cheoshan. The meaning of Song in the oracle bone script is bright, clearly visible from afar like a high pavilion. It was also used as the name for Bak, the capital of the Song and Un dynasties, which means brightness. The oracle bone meaning of Bak, the capital of the Song dynasty, is to split open, to open up, or to become enlightened. Dao opens, signifying that something blocked is opened to flow through. Just like the oracle bone meaning of Song, it carries the meaning of bright. The actual pronunciation of that Scythian language varies by region and era, expressed as names meaning brightness such as Balkdo, Balkdal, Balkter, or Buldo. Furthermore, the capital of the Song dynasty is Songdo. Its pronunciation evolves into Shangdo, Shangdo, Shando, Shendo, Sayando, and Sindo, Sinlo, Silla, Sindhu, Hindu, and India. Indeed, the world's place names are deeply connected to these root sounds. Of course, Songdo, the capital of the Song dynasty, is also Sangdo, Songdo, and Songdo. 2. The fief of the Song dynasty. Now I will match the geographical location of the imperial state Song dynasty in Chinese history with the geography of Korea. According to Sima Chen's Shi Ji, Records of the Grand Historian, Sel, Kie, Xie, is a legendary figure considered the founder of the Song dynasty. He is also called Z-Sel. According to Sima Chen's Shi Ji, he was born after Gan Jek, the daughter of the Yu Rung clan, Yu Songshi, and the second wife of Emperor Jae Gok, swallowed a swallow's egg while swimming. It is also said he was born during the era of Emperor Yo. After Sel became an adult, he helped Yu with the flood control of the Yellow River. Emperor Yo evaluated Sel's achievements, appointed him as Sa-Tu, fiefed him at Song, and bestowed upon him the surname Zi. However, the classic of poetry states that Emperor Yo fiefed him at Song. Since Sel, the founder of the Song dynasty, was fiefed in the land of Song, the feudal state Song dynasty began. Thus, Sel of the Song dynasty in Chinese history is identified with Park Hae-Gurksa, who founded Silla in Korean history. Now let us find the land of Song, where the Chinese historical Song dynasty existed within the geography of Korea. In Korean geography, the place name Sangju, written as Sangju with the upper character, is referred to as Sangju and Sangsan. The place name Sangju in Korean geography corresponds to Songsan. Songsan is a mountain that existed in the land of Song. This is the place received as a fief by Sel, the ancestor of the Song dynasty in history. The military name of Sangju, written as Sangju with the character for upper, signifies that this place was the Songdo, meaning the upper capital, or Songuk, meaning the upper country, of the imperial state Yuan dynasty in Chinese history. Now I will show you clearly the difference between myself and those known as Aryan X or other historians. Let us reveal the reason why Sangju, where the feudal state Song dynasty existed, was called the Upper Sangju. King Mu, who founded the imperial state Zhou dynasty, granted the old land of Song, where the Song dynasty began, as a fief to Mi Jige, a descendant of the Song dynasty, so that he could perform sacrifices for the fallen Song dynasty. This land became the feudal state Song dynasty. Quoting the contents of Sima Chen's Shi Ji from Down Encyclopedia, when Mi Jige died, his younger brother Yan was set up as the ruler. He is Mi Zheng. When Mi Zheng died, his son Songkeng Ji succeeded him. When Ji died, his son Zhengkeng Xin ascended to the position of ruler. When Zhengkeng died, his younger brother Yangkeng He succeeded him. When Yangkeng ascended, Minkeng's son, Busa, assassinated Yangkeng and ascended to the ruler position himself, saying, "This seat was rightfully mine. He is Liangkeng." In the era of King Mu of the Zhou dynasty, the old land of Song was given to a fief to Mi Jige, a descendant of the Song dynasty. Since Song was the name of a fallen nation, they could not use the national name Song, and instead called it Song. The son of Mi Zheng, who was the younger brother of Mi Jige, the founder of the Song dynasty, is called Songkang. The name of a feudal state is related to the name of its fief. Let us find this Song land in Korean geography. For reference, the Hanja Song means a pine tree. The military names for Gaesong, where the great papal court was, are Songak-gun, Keju, Gaekyong, and Hwangdo. The place name Songak-gun refers to the mountain located in the Song land, which is called Songak. The Hanja Ke means to open or opening. Thus, Gaesong, Gaeju, and Gaekyong are Hanja terms signifying the very place where the Buddha opened the sky around 3897 BC, and this place is called Hwangdo, meaning the imperial capital where the three sovereigns resided. We can see that the place where the feudal state Song dynasty existed was located at the very site where the great papal court and the Buddha opened the sky. Therefore, this place was called Sangju, with the upper character distinguishing it from other places. Now I will explain the secret story of how Aryan X found the Goryeo dynasty of Korean history within the imperial state Song dynasty of Chinese history. The place name Sangsan of Sangju in Korean geography is the place where the Song dynasty of Chinese history existed. The fact that the Song surname originates from Sangju is a basic principle of family genealogy. I found a scene in Wikipedia stating that Sangju, where this Song surname was born, was the land of the Song dynasty of Mi Jige, the descendant of the feudal state Song dynasty in Chinese history. This is because King Mu of the Zhou dynasty destroyed the Song dynasty and gave the old land of Song to the descendants of the Song dynasty to perform sacrifices, and that country was the Song dynasty. It turns out that Sangju was within the Song dynasty of Mi Jige, and the name of Sangju was Sangsan, where the Song dynasty had existed. And in the Sagi Sega, Hereditary Houses of Shi Ji, it is stated that the fief received by the son of Mi Zheng, the younger brother of Mi Jige, the founder of the Song dynasty, was Songkang. Songkang is the exact same place name as Songak, the capital of the Goryeo dynasty in Korean history. Therefore, the feudal state Song dynasty of Chinese history equals the feudal state Song dynasty of the Zhou dynasty equals Songak of the Goryeo dynasty in Korean history, They all were located in the same location and place. What this means is that the Song dynasty, which seized the emperor's fortress based on the feudal state Song dynasty of the Zhou dynasty and became an imperial state in Chinese history, is indeed the very same entity. However, the imperial state Song dynasty in Chinese history and the Goryeo dynasty in Korean history are histories that existed in the same location and place during the same era. In other words, Korea of Korean history was precisely the imperial state Song dynasty in Chinese history. You will continue to see scenes where Chinese history and Korean history overlap until the end. In the next episode, I will reveal King Tong, the founder of the Song dynasty, and the fall of the Song dynasty. Please refer to the attached blog for details regarding the YouTube video release schedule and titles, as well as the title and table of contents of the prepared book. https://blog.naver.com/GoKimGarcia